Hello there BookTube and welcome to another video. Lola here, and this is my book haul for the month of December. I don't actually physically have all the books that I've bought because two of them I'm getting for Christmas and I already know what they are, so I will just get them out the way first, and that is basically Death Note Volume 2 and 3. My mum has got me one of them and my sister's got the other. Can't remember which way around it is, but they have it. So they're my two Christmas presents that I know of. If I do by any chance get any more books for Christmas, I'll put them in my next haul and just tell you that they were for Christmas. So yes, let's get on with this. I went to the Works in Hanley and I got some wonderful books for just £10, and that they are the Percy Jackson series, if I can have them in a nice little pile for you. And yes, I got them all for just £10, which was absolutely fantastic, and I flew at that deal. So I'm really happy with that, and I can't wait to read them. I've already read Lightning Thief, and that was a while ago, so I can just jump straight into the Sea of Monsters when I do finally get around to them. And I should read them pretty quickly because they're quite small from what I can see. I know that Rick Riordan, his later books are quite big, so when I get around to read them they should be quite good. Because I did really enjoy The Lightning Thief, and it was quite different than the movie, which I didn't expect as much with these books because they're so small, so I thought maybe they would fit them into the movies, but yeah, I really did enjoy that. The next book I have bought this month, oh, and just so you know, there's a bookshop in Hanley called Webley's that is closing down in the new year, so I went and bought books that were like 50 to 75% off. So I went in yesterday and bought like, what was it, 3 books for just over a £5, which I was so happy about. And the time before that I bought like another 3 or 4 books for just over a tenner, so yeah, one time it was 50% off, another time it was 75. So I'm still really happy I bought books and they were really cheap and they look like really good books, so yay me! So yeah, the next one is Half a King by j.r.r.tolkien. Yeah, and this is Half a King, and apparently George R.R. Martin has written on it. It grabbed him and refused to let him go. So yeah, this has actually been looked up by quite a few good readers. Robin Hobb has also said that it is enthralling and an up all night read. So yeah, this must be good if those two authors have said it, because I absolutely love George R.R. Martin. What I've read of him so far. Still haven't read the second book all the way through. I'll get there eventually. But yes, apparently he betrayed his family and was left for dead. This Prince Yavi is a very reluctant heir of a divided kingdom. He vowed to reclaim a throne that he never wanted. But first he must survive cruelty, chains and the bitter waters of the shattered sea itself, all with only one good hand. Born a weakling in the eyes of the hard, cold world, he cannot grip a shield or swing an axe, so has sharpened his mind to a deadly edge. So this basically sounds like he's going to outwit things or people and not use weaponry. He gathers a strange fellowship of an outcast who helps them to be more noble or something. But yes, it's apparently a big twist and with traps and tragedy and everything, so yeah, that should be a good read when I get around to that too, so I look forward to it. This next one, it's an author that I've been wanting to get around to for so long, and that is Trudy Caravan. But I might not start with this book, and I don't know. This is The Magician's Guild. But I need to find out which her main series is, if she has a main series. I just want to know where to start so that I don't jump into any weird thing that I don't know about yet. So I'm going to have to look up her books and see what they're about before I jump into it. But yes, Trudy Caravan is somebody I've been wanting to read for so long, and I finally have one of her books, so happy days! Yes, Trudy Caravan. The next one is another one I've been wanting to read since I've seen it on BookTube actually, and that's Ink and Bone by Rachel Caine. And I love the sound of this because it's about the Library of Alexandria, which I've actually studied at university, so let's see how the story goes. But I think it says that this is if the Library of Alexandria survived, and that books are now owned by libraries and such, and that people aren't allowed to own books, and they are really coveted by these librarians, and you're only allowed to go and read in a library. So, and knowledge is power, and more valuable than human life apparently to the blurb. So yeah, this sounds really interesting. I really want to read this, so I'll have to let you guys know when I've read it and see what it's about, because it sounds really good. Now, the next book, a friend actually she's been asking me to read it for a while, and that's because we did classics together at A level, and that is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I don't know much about it apart from that it's about Achilles. So I assume it holds stuff about the Iliad and Achilles' little journeys, and his mother Thetis and Spartans, and maybe the Greeks versus Troy. Well, it would hold stuff about the Spartans because of Helen, but yeah, this is something I want to read too. I don't know if I'm going to sit there criticising the hell out of it because I've been studying classics for like 5 years. So I'll let you know how this goes when I finally read it, because I really look forward to reading that. So yeah. The next book I bought was really cheap. I bought it for like £3.50, and that is The Royal Exile, and this is book 1 of Fiona McIntosh's series. That's her name. I don't know if I said it right. But yes, this sounded good when I read the blurb, and I can't remember what it's about. Something about kings ruling peacefully for many generations, confidence grown too great, kings standing against each other, maybe kings versus barbarians, invading warlords. So yeah, this is all stuff I like. I like battle-friendly books. Even though I don't like war in real life, I love reading about them. But something about a terrible choice for the future of the people. And this is interesting. Only one of his children can continue to fight and survive, but all the others must die. So, wow, that sounds really epic and enthralling. So I'll get around to reading that too one of these days. So, another book I bought, which I couldn't pass up on because it was on sale and I got it for 75% off. So that makes it, what, £3? And you never get this book for £3. And that is The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, j.r.r.tolkien, and it's illustrated by Alan Lee. So I will show you an illustrated page if I can find one. Look how beautiful that is. And I'll show you another picture too. See, my Hobbit copy is illustrated too, so I think I might have to collect the illustrated copies so that I have them all, because I have a thing about having all the same books. When my sister bought me the Hunger Games collection, she kind of bought Hunger Games and Catching Fire as the same editions, and then she bought me like a really shiny version of Mockingjay. And I love them, the books are amazing, but when they're sitting on my shelf and I look at them, I'm like, no, because they have to be the same. So maybe one day I'm going to have to just go and buy Mockingjay and kind of hide this one. Sorry, Julie. No, I will have it on the shelf with it just as a special edition because it's special and sparkly, but I want Mockingjay normal too. But yes, I have The Two Towers, which I have started to listen to the audiobook but never got around to finishing it again, so yeah. My battery is dying, so I'm going to have to be quick now. I bought The Left Hand of God a while ago, and this is another book by the same guy, Paul Hoffman, and that is The Last Four Things. And this is another book about like religion, Christianity, heaven and hell. So yes, I will only tell you that because like I said, my battery is dying. And the other book I bought, and I don't have to explain this either because everybody knows Game of Thrones, and that is the third book I haven't read the second one like I said at the beginning of this video, but at least I have this as soon as I finished, because obviously I want to read it. So yes, that is everything I bought this month, and that is a lot of books, but there were sales and I couldn't help myself. So yes, please subscribe to my channel to see more videos, and I will see you in my next video. Please hit that thumbs up and comment below anything you like. If you've read any of these books, tell me if you think any of them are good, any are bad, let me know. And yes, I will see you in my next video, hopefully not too far away. Bye!